Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Olaf the Violinmaker. So good to see you guys here again. So in the last video I talked a little bit about the different kinds of bows, what they're made of, the history and that kind of stuff. But today I'm actually going to talk about choosing a bow. Bow that works really well, like a good all-round medium weight kind of a bow. And and if you have a really good violin maker, an experienced violin maker that really knows players well, then they'll be able to give you some options of a really nice all-round bow. And here we're talking about bows that are down from about 300 Australian dollars down, so maybe 200, 250 US dollars down to, I personally wouldn't even touch a $50 bow because they're really, they're very basic and cumbersome and make it hard to play. But then again, I understand that not everyone's budget can accommodate a bow that's above $100. I've personally got some really nice $100 to $300 bows that work really well. Some of them are actually carbon fiber, some are Brazil wood, but there's some really lovely bows. But if you've got some experience in violin playing and you're looking for a better bow, the first and most important thing that you have to look for when you're buying a bow is that the bow feels good and makes you sound better. So basically a bow should make playing easier, not harder for you. So you're looking at a bow, and in a way it's kind of like a bow is like a magic wand. It helps you produce this beautiful sound on the instrument. Basically, I would try to either go to a violin maker, or if a violin maker is willing to send you a number of bows so you can try them, that would be great too, but obviously that's a big risk to them, so not everyone might be happy with that. So basically you get a bunch of bows to try, maybe figure out roughly what kind of weight would be better for you. They're usually around 60 grams, but the really older light bows went down to close to 54 grams, which is really light. And then you can get heavy bows right up to 65 grams, which I personally don't recommend because they're very, cumbersome and have a very, it's like steamrolling your violin, but your instrument. But anyway, so the way I do it, so you have your bows, you've picked a number that you're happy with. I would consider, if you're looking at better bows, I would consider Pernambuco and perhaps some carbon fiber bows. And then just be very clear of your price range. So tell the violin maker your lower and upper price range, and leave a bit of a gap, like leave a few $100 either way. You can sometimes get a surprise that, like, sometimes cheaper bows can end up really nice, but you never know. So what I'd do is I'd line up all the bows. I'd make sure that the violin maker doesn't tell you which one is which, and then you just line them all up. So say you're trying 6 bows, you basically line them all up and you try them quickly. You just get a feel for them and start playing. And in a very short succession, try and sort out 3 bows that you don't like. You're basically trying one bow after the other very quickly, quick succession. Maybe firstly try and do some nice rich long notes, and then play something quick, and then maybe if you can do some staccato, but really quickly. And very quickly you'll find half of the bows that you may not like as much, and you take them out of the mix, and then you're left with 3 bows. And those 3 bows you put through their paces. You really try them. You try different pieces, and you might, while you're doing those 3 bows, there might be another one that you don't like, and you'll end up just having to choose between 2 bows. And then you just go through the 2, over the 2 bows, and just work out which one works better for you. Which one gives you a nicer tone, which one feels better, which one gives you better connection, and which one makes playing easier. So bows should tick all those boxes. Also, there's one other thing is when you choose bows, make sure you work with reputable dealers. You know, there are a lot of copies, especially of the high level bows, like expensive bows like Dodds on the Hill bows and things like that. There were a lot of German copies that look almost identical, and they were very good at copying the stamps. Make sure you work with a very reputable dealer and one that really knows the difference. You know, some people just don't know that they're actually selling a German bow instead of, say, an expensive English bow or a French bow. And look, if you think, oh, I don't know much about bows, a few years ago I was talking to Maxim Vengerov, the amazing violinist, and I asked him about bows and what his secret is. And he was saying, you know, I'm forever buying bows, new bows, and I'm still working out what's best for me. And you know, when a legend like Maxim Vengerov, who can really make, you know, instruments sound amazing, when they're still not 100% sure, then you don't need to feel so bad. But in the end, the bow, it is like a magic wand. It is a very, you know, it's what creates the sound. It's what allows you to express the emotion through your instrument. So it's super important. And finding a good bow can make such a big difference. But have a lot of fun with it, you know, make your instrument sound beautiful. And like I said, in the end, a bow should make your instrument sound amazing, and it should make your playing easier, and the bow should just feel really good in your hand. And when it ticks all those boxes, you're on to a winner. Okay, that's probably where I'm going to leave it today. Have fun choosing your bow, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and hit the little bell so you find out next time I post a new video. Have fun playing, guys. Keep making beautiful music. Thanks for watching. See ya.